Good morning to all the students. In the last class, we discussed about the motion, equations of motion, kinematic equations of motion under the action of gravity. And there, the equations of motion, what you got it, 5 equations. Say one is V equal to U plus et, S equal to ut plus half et square, V square equal to U square plus 2as, and another 2 equations, distance traveled in nth second equal to U plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1, and one more is a equal to S2 minus S1 divided by d square. These are the equations. Yesterday we was finished, and also we gave the equation, these equations of motions under the action of gravity. And there the 2 cases. One is freely falling under gravity, and another part is thrown vertically upward against the gravity, and yesterday we got it these 5 equations. And here one of the equation is shown. Before going to the equations, what I say, whenever it is thrown vertically upward against the gravity, initial velocity is maximum, and which is equal to v. Final velocity is minimum, that is 0. Acceleration of a body is equal to acceleration due to gravity, but it is negative side because of thrown upward. Whenever it will be thrown upward, its acceleration is negative because of the velocity of a body is going to decreasing. Then one more is S equal to h. Then here is the one equation, this equation V equal to U plus et becomes, here V is 0, 0 equal to U is nothing but V plus at, A is nothing but minus G into t. It becomes V minus gt. Later it is V equal to gt we will get it by the adjustment LHS and RHS. Minus gt, take it towards RHS, it becomes plus gt. So therefore V equal to gt we will get it. Yesterday I shown up to this. In the last class we completed up to this actually. And I was informed actually you have to try to do. You try ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಓಕೆ, ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. अगर करे तो चेक कर लो करेक्ट है क्या नहीं. अभी मैं करता हूँ another 4 equations. Second equation, s equal to ut plus half x square. S is nothing but what here, h. So this is h equal to ut plus half x square. U is nothing but v into t minus, because of a equal to minus g. Here minus g, minus into plus minus, so therefore here minus 1 by 2 gt square. H equal to et minus 1 by 2 gt square. Third equation, here v equal to 0, this is goes to 0. This is 0 square equal to 0 square is 0 square, u square is nothing but here v square plus into a, a is minus g, so therefore plus into minus 2g into h. If you want you can take it simplification, v square equal to 2gh. Because of this v square positive, take it this side, it becomes negative, and this negative, both negative will be cancelled. So therefore we will get v square equal to 2gt. Otherwise v equal to root of 2gh. V square equal to 2gh or v equal to square root of 2gh. This is what the third equation. Fourth equation. Yes, n means nth equal to u. U is nothing but here v plus minus g. A is nothing but minus g. Plus into minus g divided by 2 into 2n. N is time. Time is as it is, no change in our time. T equal to t, t equal to t. Here t equal to n we will get. This is the fourth equation. And fifth equation is a equal to s2 minus s1 by t square. Means here minus g equal to h2 minus h1 divided by t square. These are the 5 equations thrown vertically upward against the gravity. Here is the 5 equations. Yesterday we done, and there we got it. The body is falling freely under the action of gravity. And here u equal to 0, v equal to v, a equal to plus g, s equal to h ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅವೇ 5 ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿವೆ ಅಂತ ನಿನ್ನ ಬರ್ದಿ ನಾನು. Is it clear? These are the kinematic equations of motion under the action of gravity. Under the action of gravity means the acceleration acquired by the body. The acceleration acquired by the body under the action of gravitational force. Acceleration itself is acquired by the body under the action of gravity or under the action of gravitational force, which we will call it as acceleration due to gravity. ಆ ಒಂದು acceleration due to gravity ಕೇಸ್ದಾಗ ಅವು 5 equation change ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, convert ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Is it clear up to this? So this is about what the kinematic equations of motion. Now we will go for the another concept according to your new portion, what some parts are related. Based on that, here is the one more concept is there, and that another concept is the relative velocity. Another concept is what here? A relative velocity. A relative velocity. Say here is the straight line along which here is the body A, and this body A is moving with a velocity v suffix a. Parallel to this there is another track. Here is the another body B, and this is moving with a velocity vb. That means here is the two bodies A and B moving along a straight line, either in the same direction or in the opposite direction. Along a straight line means there are two options. One is forward and another is backward itself only. So here VA and VB are the velocities of two bodies. VA and VB are the velocities of two bodies. And here the relative velocity is defined as relative velocity is defined as the velocity of a body A with respect to the velocity of a body B. Velocity of a body A with suffix AB. V suffix AB. If these two bodies, they are moving in the same direction, one is the velocity VA and another is the velocity VB. If these two are moving in the same direction and the velocity of A is greater than velocity of B, then here we will get the relative velocity of A with respect to B is VA minus VB. Relative velocity of A with respect to B is VA minus VB. Adu Berth's equation. And that here I will show you. One thing all you know is the definition of velocity, that is the rate of change of displacement. The rate of change of displacement is called velocity, already was defined. So based on that, let us we will go here. VA is the velocity of a body A. VA is the velocity of a body A. And this is equal to change in displacement. What you have? Change in displacement. For example, here x after a time t, its displacement. Then initial the displacement at time 0. This is the initial position, this is the final position. Change in this position is minor. That means here we will get x of t minus x of o. O means time interval is beginning. Change in displacement is final minus initial. This is the final displacement and this one is the initial displacement. Change in displacement is final minus initial. For this, if it takes a certain time, this is divided by t. For which body this is? For the body A. So therefore here we will write suffix A. What we got here? Suffix A. So therefore here by cross multiplication, VA into t equal to XA of t minus XA of 0. Then the displacement of A after a time t, this displacement XA t equal to VA t minus, this you can take this side to minus, minus of minus plus XA of 0. This is what the displacement of A body after a time t seconds. Similarly, we will go for displacement of a body B after a time t. For that, velocity of B equal to xB of t minus xD of O. O means 0 time divided by t. Here again, VB t equal to xB of t minus xD of 0. Therefore, xB of t equal to VB of into t minus, it becomes, this is minus, take it this side again, it becomes plus xB of 0. Mathematical, basic mathematics that you know it, LHS becomes RHS, RHS becomes LHS. There is a change in sign, positive becomes negative, negative becomes positive. That you know it already in basic mathematics. Now here, actually, we are going to finding the velocity of A with respect to B. That means change in displacement of A with respect to the displacement B. The displacement of A and displacement of B. Change in displacement of A with respect to B. And change is negative 1 minus another. So that is what XA of t minus XB of t. This is the change in displacement of A with respect to B. ಏನಾಗ್ತದು? Change in displacement of A with respect to B. This is equal to ಏನದ XA of T equal to ಏನದ VA T plus XA O 0. ಇಲ್ಲೇನದ ಮೈನಸ್, ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, plus XBO. Now by simplification, XA of T minus XB of T equal to VA into T plus XA at 0 time minus VB into T minus plus minus XB into 0. Beginning, initial. Now here, this again I will write it the same step, but here we will go this VA, and here VB minus VB. Both time is common. Plus I will write this, I will go XA O 0 minus XB at 0. This is what the change in position or change in displacement of A body with respect to B. Better to keep it in mind. This is the change in velocity of body A with respect to B. Then according to your definition again, change in velocity of A with respect to B divided by time taken. This you have change in velocity of A, change in displacement, change in displacement of A with respect to B, change in displacement of A with respect to B, and this we will get final displacement minus initial displacement, final displacement of a body minus initial displacement of a body, and here is the final displacement x of A after a time t, x of B after a time t, difference x of A initial minus x of B initial. This is actual change in displacement of A with respect to B. Now this change in displacement of A with respect to B, that is XA of T minus XB of T equal to this much we have. So this change in displacement of A with respect to B, change in displacement. What you have? Change in displacement of A with respect to B. Change in displacement, what we have? XA of T minus XB of T minus of XA at O minus XB at O. And this is goes to here. What we have? VA minus VB into T. And this XA of T minus XB of T. Look here. This XA of T minus XB of T. This is, you have to take this sign. And that itself is what we are going to get in. XA of T minus XB of T minus XA of O minus XB of B. See here. XA of T minus XB of T. Is it right? This I wrote it as it is. This is the. This is plus. So by tilting towards RHS it becomes minus. So what we have here? XA of O minus XB of O t. V of VB minus 1. Is it see here carefully? XA, XB, XA, XB after a time t. This I have taken towards RHS. This plus becomes minus. So XA minus XB of 0 means initial value. And remaining quantity is VA minus VB into t. So this becomes VA minus VB into t. And look here, change in displacement of A with respect to B equal to this much, and this is equal to, we are going to get in this much. That means this is equal to VA minus VB into t. ಏನು ಬಂತು ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. Here it is VA minus VB. This complete becomes VA minus VB. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು change in displacement of A with respect to B. Change in displacement. Look here. Change in displacement of A with respect to B divided by time taken. I will write divided by, here I divided time, here also you have to divide time. Everybody LHS, LHS, RHS. So change in displacement of A with respect to B divided by time taken is nothing but rate of change of displacement of A with respect to B. Means this becomes velocity. The completed into velocity of A with respect to B, that is VAB, equal to, idu t cancel, ulijenu VA minus VB. This is what the relative velocity of A with respect to B. See here, already I wrote it. VAB equal to VA minus VB. And finally here we got it with respect to the definition. With the help of a definition also we got it. Velocity of A with respect to B equal to VA minus VB. This is what the concept of relative velocity. What do you have the definition? Relative velocity is defined as the velocity of a body A with respect to velocity of body B. And that is equal to VA equal to VA minus VB. And here VA and VB both are in the same direction. And we selected VA is better than VB. So therefore, this relative velocity we got positive value. If VB is better than VA, then VAB equal to minus we will get. V value ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, A value ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ A ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು B ಮಾಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಬೈಕ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ರೋಡ್. You are going to riding a bike on the level road along the south direction, and during that time your speed is, your velocity is say VA, which is for example 40 km/h. And another person, your friend, he is also going to riding the bike on the same road parallel to you and in the same direction with a velocity v. Of course, his speed is also again 40 km/h. So your speed is 40 km/h. Your friend's speed is also 40 km/h. Both are riding on the road parallel to each other. And better to observe carefully, listen it carefully also. Whenever you are riding the bike on the same road parallel to each other, both are having a same speed. Then with respect to time, whether between your and your friends, that distance whether it is going to changing or it is kept constant. ಎರಡು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ, ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತೂ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತದ, ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತೂ ನಿಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ. ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೋಸ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೋ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೋ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೋ, ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬಾಬು. ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಎರಡೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಬ್ಬರು, ನೀನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಇಬ್ಬರು ಏನಾಗ್ತೀವಿ ಒಂದೇ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ದೋಸ್ತ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನೈತಲ್ಲಿ, your friend is relatively at rest with respect to you, or you will be relatively at rest with respect to your friend. That means the relative velocity becomes zero. Relative velocity becomes zero. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನು 40 ಅದ, ಇದನ್ನು 40 ಅದ, 40 minus 40 becomes 0. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, your friend, you are going to moving in this direction with a 40 km/h, whereas your friend is moving in the opposite direction with a same speed. Then imagine how fast your friend is crossing you. How fast your friend is crossing you. So there, the speed of you with respect to your friend, it becomes sum of those two velocities. ನೀನು 60 km/h, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 40 km/h, ನಿನ್ನ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ 10 o'clock 10 AM 10 AM ಇಲ್ಲಿ coincide ಆಗಿ ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 10 ನೀನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿ, ಅವನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. After 1 hour, you are traveling 40 kilometers towards this thing. ಅದೇ ಸೇಮ್ 1 hour ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ 40 km. Total displacement between you and your friend is how much? You and your friend is total displacement is 80 km. In how many times? ನೀನು 1 ತಾಸು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ, ಅವನು 1 ತಾಸು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ, 2 ತಾಸು ಇದ್ದ, ಟೋಟಲ್ 1 ತಾಸು ಇದ್ದ. ನೀನು 1 ತಾಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಅದೇ 1 ತಾಸು ಅವ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. Total time itself is 1 hour. 1 hour like ಎಷ್ಟು covered is there? In 1 hour, what distance covered? 40 plus 40, 80. 80 divided by 1 is 80 km/h. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಡಬಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟೈತಲ್ಲಿ? ಡಬಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಡಬಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ VA ಇದು ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದೇನಿದು? VA and VB both are in same direction. ಇಲ್ಲಿ VA ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನದ, VB ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂತು. VB ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಮೈನಸ್ VB. Then it becomes VA minus of minus plus VB. ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ? If A and B are moving in the opposite direction. A and B are moving in the opposite direction. ಅವಾಗ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? VA plus ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Velocity of A with respect to B is VA minus VB. Both are moving in the same direction. If they are in opposite direction, VA plus VB. So this is about the concept of relative velocity. Look here. Once again I will here. I will show you the relative velocity of A with respect to B. Both are in the same direction. VA B equal to VA minus VB. Both A and B. ಇದು VA, ಇದು VB. ಎರಡು ಏನದಾವ? Parallel and in the same direction. If the velocities one is opposite to another, so here is VAB equal to VA plus VB. One velocity is VA, another velocity, see here the direction, ಇದು V, opposite to that. In general, V of A with respect to B equal to velocity of A with respect to B is equal to root of VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB into cos theta. ಇದು ಜನರಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್. ಥೀಟಾ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0 ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ both are in the same direction ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಥೀಟಾ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 180 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕೋಬಹುದು ಥೀಟಾ 0 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ cos 0 is 1 into 2VA VB ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2VA VB ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಇದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ VA ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ VB ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2VA VB ಅಂದ್ರೆ A ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ B ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 2AB ಅಂತ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟೋಟಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ A ಮೈನಸ್ B ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದೇನು VA ಮೈನಸ್ VB ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು VA equal to VA minus VB when theta equal to 0 degree. ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ VAB equal to VA plus VB when theta equal to 180 degree. Theta equal to how much? 180 degree. Cos 180 is minus 1 ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇದು minus 1 ಅಲ್ಲ, minus into minus plus ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆವಾಗ A plus B whole square. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ಜನರಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು. ಏನು ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ A with respect to the velocity of a body B is called relative velocity. Here relative velocity is VA minus VB, VA plus VB. Both are in the same direction. VA minus VB. Both are in opposite direction. VA plus VB. In general, the equation is VA equal to root of VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB cos theta. This is relative velocity concept. Actually, according to your syllabus, what it is given, this topic is completed. They deleted position time graph and acceleration time graph. Actually, I delete ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಅದು ಎಡಿಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ದೋಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. CET ಆಗಲಿ, ನೀಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ, JEE ಆಗಲಿ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟನ್ಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್. ಅವನು ಹಾಕಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ಸು. ಬೆಟರ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್. Is it clear up to this? Now we will go for additional factor is velocity time graph and position time graph and acceleration time. ಯಾವುದು position time graph and acceleration time graph. One is position time. Position time graph. अथवा distance time graph. ಇದಕ್ಕ ST ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ST ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ST ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ plotted position means distance against time is called position time graph. Here is the position or distance is along y-axis. This part is along y-axis and this part is along x-axis. Position अथवा distance ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಇರ್ತದೋ y-axis ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದ. Time is along x-axis. So therefore the graph plotted position is along y-axis and time is along x-axis is called position time graph. So here is the one. This is y-axis, this one is x-axis. This is position. In one sala in position. Position is time. Position ಅಂದರೆ s. S is measured in terms of meter. Time is measured in terms of second. ಇದು as you know it already 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Distance for example 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter, 20 meter. ನೀವು ಏನು ಹಾಕಬಹುದು 5, 10, 15, 20 ನ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಂತಿಲ್ಲ. 1, 2, 3 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter ಏನು ಹಾಕಬಹುದು. ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿದಂಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ y axis, ಟೈಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ x axis ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕಂತರ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Now again here also these graphs plotted by using the values of distance traveled and time. Distance traveled ಮತ್ತು ಟೈಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹಾಕಿದ ನಂತರ ಅದು ಕರ್ವ್ ಬರ್ತದ. ಆ ಕರ್ವ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ the curve obtained by plotting the position time graph which helps to study. Again one is the nature of motion of a body. Second one is to find the position of body at any instant of time. First one ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೋ. First one nature of motion of a body. Second point to help to find the position. To find the position of a body at any instant of time. Position find out ಮಾಡೋದು at any instant of time. One more use or one more significance is velocity calculate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. To calculate the velocity of body by finding its slope. To calculate velocity of a body by finding the slope of st graph. A slope of st graph find out ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ velocity ಅಂತ. ಆ ಮೂರು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು with the help of which graph? Position time graph. And better to see here, I will tell you, I will show you here the few graphs I will plot it. Here is the one. By knowing the values of distance traveled and distance traveled by the body with respect to time. Here is S is in meters. S and the position. Here T is in seconds. Here is the still I didn't note the curve. Here I will write the curve now. This is T in seconds. 1, 1 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second like that. Here 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter, 20 meter like that. S is in meters, time t is in seconds. So here is the, by knowing the values of S, ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿ ಅಂತ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. By knowing the values of S and time, just I got the curve is like this. The curve ಬಂತು. The curve is obtained like this. ಇದು curve is ಇದು A ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು B. The curve of ST graph. The curve of ST graph. AB is the curve. AB is the curve of which graph? Of ST. ST graph shows that what I wrote it in last velocity time of the angle shows that the body is, whether the body is at rest or it is moving with uniform speed or it is moving with variable velocity. And variable velocity, whether the velocity is going to increasing or velocity is going to decreasing. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ. ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಜೀರೋ ಟೈಮ್, ಜೀರೋ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲದ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ 15 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜೀರೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು 15 ಮೀಟರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ. आफ्टर 1 सेकंड आधा 1 सेकंड होने के बाद कहां पे देखो इधर ऐसा टच कर मत आने वाला और वहीं पर है 15 मीटर पोजीशन पे है. आफ्टर 1 सेकंड अगेन its position is at 15 meter. Let us we will see after 2 second where it will be. Again it will be 15 meter. ಅಂದ್ರೆ as the time 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second जैसा टाइम इंक्रीज होते जा रहा है, मगर the body is not going to changing its position. That means there is no change in position of a body. इसका मतलब क्या? There is no change in position of a body with respect to time. If there is no change in position of a body with respect to time, उसका मतलब क्या? The meaning है no, the body is at rest. The body is at rest. इसका मतलब the curve AB or AB is a curve of ST graph shows that the body is at rest. It is the answer. This is the answer. Say here I will go. Curve hingada ಇನ್ನೊಂದು curve another curve I plotted. The curve it will be plotted another curve. See here, after 1 second, after 2 seconds, after 3 seconds, what is its position? Adu ನೋಡಿ. ಇದು 0 second, 0 time ಇಂದ position 0 ದಾಗ 1 second ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ position ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂತು, 2 second ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ position ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂತು, 3 second ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ position ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು, 4 second ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ position ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? Position is going to change. Position ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Position is going to change. Here, 0, 1 second, 5 meter, 2 second, in between 5 and 10, after 3 second, in between 10 and 15, in between 10 and 15, after 4 second, in between 15 and 20. That means there is a change in position. उसका मतलब the body is moving with some speed, the body is moving with some velocity. That means OA is the curve. OA curve of ST graph shows that the body is moving, not at rest. No, the body is moving. Rest dagiಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 0 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 0 ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಯರ್ಲಿ 5 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಯಲ್ಲ. 2 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಯರ್ಲಿ 7 to 8 ಮೀಟರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಯಲ್ಲ. 3 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 7-8 ಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಯಲ್ಲ. ಹಂಗ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಬಾಡಿ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಟೈಮ್. If there is a change in position of a body with respect to time, then the body is said to be in motion. Hence, the curve OA of ST graph shows that the body is moving. If the body is moving, whether its speed is uniform or variable, ಅದರ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅದ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅದ, ಅದು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. And better to keep it in mind, if this curve is linear, if this curve is linear ಅಂದ್ರೆ straight ಇರಬೇಕು, ಹಿಂಗಲ್ಲ straight ಇರಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ. ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ. If the body is moving and the curve is obtained a linear curve, ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಟೈಮ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆದಾಗ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋಷನ್ದಾಗ ಬಂತು. ಯಾವ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅದದು? ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್. ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್. ಏನದು? ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್. and that speed uniform ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಷ್ಟು. ಎರಡು ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 3-4 ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಎಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ದಿಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್. ಆ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ and that I will go for in the next class. ಮುಂದಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.